Hey everyone, welcome back to Airlines Quest. Today, we'll be diving into Boeing's possible exit from its troubled Starliner program, the company's ongoing labor strike, and what all this could mean for the future of both Boeing and space exploration. So let's get right into it. Our first big story today revolves around Boeing, which is weighing its future in the space business, particularly the troubled Starliner space capsule program. This comes as part of a broader portfolio review under Boeing's new CEO, Kelly Ortberg. According to a source close to the matter, while Boeing hasn't made any final decisions yet, there's a possibility that the company could move away from Starliner altogether. Now, why would Boeing consider this? Well, the Starliner program has faced significant challenges. To date, it's racked up over $1.8 billion in charges, including a substantial $250 million hit just in the third quarter after a failed flight test. That particular mishap has left 2 American astronauts stuck aboard the International Space Station for months. Talk about costly delays. If Boeing decides to part ways with Starliner, it would mark a major shift for the company, which has been integral to America's space exploration efforts for over 60 years. From the Saturn V rockets that sent men to the moon to today's projects like the SLS moon rocket and the ISS management, Boeing has been a key player. But with SpaceX's Crew Dragon having completed 43 missions to the ISS since 2019, Boeing has clearly fallen behind in the competitive space race. Meanwhile, Boeing's struggles don't end with Starliner. The company is currently dealing with a crippling 6-week labor strike, which has halted production on some of its most important aircraft, including the 737 MAX. The timing couldn't be worse. The strike is adding to Boeing's already strained finances. The company's credit ratings are teetering on the edge of junk status, and they've projected worsening cash flow issues that could extend into 2025. Ortberg is focused on streamlining Boeing's broad portfolio, and he's made it clear that he wants to prioritize Boeing's core commercial aircraft and defense divisions. As he put it on the company's October 23rd earnings call, "We're better off doing less and doing it better than doing more and not doing it well." He's expected to wrap up this review by the end of the year, which should give us a clearer picture of what will stay and what will go. Let's get back to Boeing's potential exit from space. If Boeing does decide to drop Starliner, it would leave NASA almost entirely reliant on SpaceX for getting astronauts to the International Space Station. SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, has made enormous technological leaps in the past decade, outpacing Boeing and other legacy aerospace companies by focusing on reusable rocket technology and cutting costs significantly. But is it a good idea for NASA to rely so heavily on just one company? As Clayton Swope from the Center for Strategic and International Studies pointed out, having just one major player in such a crucial area could put America's space program at risk. If SpaceX experiences a major setback, NASA could be left with no immediate alternative, aside from returning to reliance on Russian spacecraft. And while Boeing's exit could open the door for other companies to step up, it also poses risks to competition in the space sector. As Chad Anderson from Space Capital noted, SpaceX isn't going to lower prices on their own. Until you bring in more competition, nothing can challenge that. Competition drives innovation, lowers prices, and helps the industry grow. So Boeing's withdrawal could have some serious long-term effects. It's worth noting that Boeing isn't looking to completely exit the space business. The company still has valuable contracts with NASA, including work on the Space Launch System, SLS, the massive rocket designed to eventually take astronauts back to the moon. However, even that project has seen its fair share of criticism, with costs expected to hit around $2 billion per launch. SpaceX, of course, is working on cheaper alternatives, so Boeing may continue to feel the pressure. Additionally, Boeing and Lockheed Martin have been shopping around their United Launch Alliance joint venture, which further indicates that Boeing is reevaluating its position in the space sector. So, while we might see Boeing hanging on to some aspects of space exploration, like defense products such as spy satellites and the X-37B spaceplane, the company is clearly looking to slim down its space operations. What do you think? Should Boeing stick it out with Starliner, or is it time for them to let SpaceX take the reins? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to subscribe for more updates. Thank you!